Alright, so Bant Spirits. Um, this is the deck I'm testing now. I didn't have Padine in the deck when I played this game, though. This was a Seal of Primordium, if I remember correctly. I think. Ooh! Oh man. I forgot about this intro section. Sorry, y'all. But I am very happy with Padine so far. I was very impressed in the game that I resolved him in. I resolved him in 2 games against Affinity that I'm also uploading with these. Snarl Frazzle there, I guess, decided not to play after all. And go. Let's see. Yeah, I end up having mulligan. This looks like a decent hand. I forgot what I scried. Let's see. It stays on top. Yeah. Yeah, opponents on Bant Spirits. Relatively easy matchup, mostly. Tutor. Or Strings, rather. Yeah. Alright. I figure I'll go ahead and... even if my opponent had a... what's that spirit called? Spell Queller? Then I have that second bridge. I figure I'd be okay. And I grab the Shredder off the top and go ahead and get the lock. And then next turn I can just draw Opal, play bridge. Yeah, keep my opponent off a hierarch. And I believe during draw phase. No, I guess not. Oh yeah, of course not. Okay. Yeah. Opponent tries to attack with the steel and whatnot, but I tell my opponent to please wait so I can go ahead and cast Surgical and go ahead and take care of the hierarchs so I don't have to worry about them anymore, and then I can not have to be attacked by Rattle Chains and Wanderer. I'll just take 2 from the captain. So we look at the opponent's deck. Guys, this ain't trash. Fuck the company. I mean, Bant Spirits, you know. Yeah, there's the Spell Quellers. Fortunately, all of them were there. And dead cards in my opponent's hand. So now, this next turn, I can safely play bridge and I'll be cool. And that's game. So right here, yeah. Alright, game 2 was extremely interesting. You can tell from the long game here. I think I kept that. So it's a pretty good hand from my opponent here. This is kind of poopy for me. The Stony Silence and Noble Hierarch and Spell Queller and Phantasmal Image for the Noble Hierarch. Holy crap balls. So... yeah. Ooh, excuse me. And then another Noble Hierarch on top. Yeah, turn 2 Stony Silence, and that let me know that they were short on land. So yeah, I think I played it. Did I play the Shredder here? No, I guess not. Maybe it might have been correct to play Brutality there to kill the Hierarch. Honestly. Yeah. I don't really need the Shredder right now. So what I do need is to gain some life to get some padding, since I can't immediately kill both Hierarchs. So I'll kill that one because on this one all I have to do is target it, and I'll gain life, and I'll be okay. So yeah, go ahead and... Oh wait, yeah, discard mode, rather. Oops. Yeah. Instead of the life gain. And grab that collected company. So things are looking alright. I just, there's the bridge there. So... So what I probably should have done here, I think, is brutality, maybe? Yeah, and I probably should have done collective brutality on that, gain some life with that Glimmer Void. And then just get my, whatchamacallit back. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's Stony Silence. For dirt. I'm just sitting here. No, I shouldn't. Yeah, naming. Yeah. This whole time I'm thinking, yeah, I could use Opal here. Yeah, go ahead and kill the Hierarch so that, the target kills it. So it doesn't matter if my opponent does a Spell Queller thing here. Yeah, I want that Abrupt Decay to kill the Hierarch. I mean, I can't control drawing it anyways, but I do know that if I Stirrings, then I'll lose it. So here I'm thinking I'll get the, I think I get the Fair here, so I can try to gain some life. Yeah. So when I do Stirrings, I think I did a Stirrings before. Yeah. One of my, the first Stirrings, if I remember correctly, my other Abrupt Decay was there. So that means I know where my Abrupt Decay is. It is, what, 41 minus 8. Oh, man. Ooh. Excuse me. This is my 33rd card down, and I still have 2 Brutalities in my library. So I need that or one of my 2 Brutalities to take out the Hierarch. And I need to draw... So I have 3 answers in my deck. I need to draw one of those 3 before my opponent draws another Hierarch. They have 2 Hierarchs in the deck, and it turns out they have more than that too. They also have Stony Silence, and another Stony Silence, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this forces my opponent to do the Spell Queller, because if they did not do the Spell Queller, rather than worrying about Hierarch here, because Fair is helping me out, I'd be able to start doing Bell. So yeah, there's another Spell Queller, unfortunately. So that means that my next one's not going to do great. So now I can go ahead and Surgical all of the other Hierarchs, reduce the number of threats in my opponent's library. And this is where I see there's a Rest in Peace, 2 Katakis, the 2 Hierarchs that are about to go away. I have to worry about this Phantasmal Image, these 2 Solid Pride Mages, and all 3 of these Quellers. Now, the Surgical here will hopefully shuffle away one of the Quellers, but... So yeah, so it's 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, and I guess Rest in Peace 6 things that I have to worry about. Now, if the Solid Pride Mages come before I get my other 2, one of my 3 answers, then they'll be able to start swinging for even more, which is really crappy. So yeah, there's Rest in Peace. And I was like, well, that's poopy. I mean, I'm happy I didn't get the Surgical stuck in my hand. Fortunately, Engineered Explosives is not going to do anything thanks to my opponent's Stony Silence. So I'm okay with that. I'll just draw in a Pity Needle and name it. Yeah, and we're just playing the game where I take a point and so on. Unfortunately, I do draw this Surgical, and that's going to get stuck in my hand until I get my other Collective Brutality. So again, I just need to draw one of my cards before they draw theirs. So there's Needle, so I can stop Solid Pride Mage. So let's see. What was that again? 2 Katakis, 2 Pride Mage. Yeah. I think that was it. 2 Katakis, 2 Pride Mage. And I have 3 cards. So I was thinking about I could try to use Inventor's Fair to shuffle up and maybe make that Abrupt Decay a little bit higher in the library. But yeah, there's a Spell Queller on top, and now I can't shuffle it away with Surgical Extraction. So now I have to draw 2 of them before my opponent draws into one of their ways to break through. Oh, one moment, please. Hello? Yep. Yep. Name? Okay, thank you. You have a good day. Sorry, y'all, I'm mustering PO today. Alright, so yeah, I draw the Collective Brutality. I go ahead and discard that Surgical Extraction, force my opponent to use a Spell Queller. So now, let's see, they got 2 Quellers left, 2 Katakis, and 2, what are they called? Hierarchs. Or not Hierarchs, the other dude, Pride Mages. So 6 cards to my 3. Oh, man. Hello? Hello? Okay. Anyways. Yeah, collect a company. I'm like, oh crap, balls, man. Could really use something good. So there's a Collective Brutality on top. I'm like, okay, here's a chance. I might be able, if I can Brutality Hierarch, I live. That's all I gotta do. So this is it. And opponent does collect a company in response. Sure enough, there's a Spell Queller. It's like, son of a... Ugh. And, I mean, even there's also Phantasmal enemies there, so it doesn't happen. So, that's out of brutalities now. So my only chance is my last Abrupt Decay. And there's Pride Mage. So really here, maybe I should have just used Inventor's Fair here. Yeah, and then there's a Kataki. Yeah. And then, yeah, I lose here. I forget to pay the thing. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So I pay for it all. And then my opponent lets their explosives die, because explosives can't happen anyways with whatchamacallit, Stone to Silence. So, anyways, I end up dying. Paying for all my stuff here. So, yep. Game 3. Works out better. Yeah, I rolled this. And keep. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Opponent's got a pretty good keep here. 1 land, but Noble Hierarch in hand, so. Yeah. Now, I know my opponent only has so... they scried to the top, so I knew to mill that. Go ahead and Lantern and see the Captain on top, and I was really tempted to mill it. So, yep, bridge. Yeah, there's explosives on 3, and I'm going to take some damage. So I go ahead and, yeah, Inquisition. I know that my opponent is going to have to pop that explosives eventually, and I'll just play my other one. I can draw the needle, play the needle, force my opponent to pop explosives, and then I'll be okay to, play my second bridge. And I wasn't sure what to grab here, because I figured the captain can boost everything, all the other spirits out of range, so they can't swing under bridge. But I could have Stirrings there, but I can just draw the needle and I'll be okay. Yeah, force that. And now I can safely play bridge and I have the lock. Go ahead and Stirrings. I grab a cage that shuts off the collected company. They're tapped out so they can't cast it in response. And that's it. I mean, the game's over now. And it's just going through the motions. I mean, I'm taking some damage because of hierarchy here, but just gain life through fair. And just mill myself into answers. It's a really slow clock that my opponent has here, and I'm going to draw into what I need first. Especially since I have more control over my draw. And there's brutality. Don't even need to worry about it getting countered. I can kill the image. But I see that I have Inquisition on top. I have the time, so I can just cast Inquisition, force my opponent to play Queller, and then brutality the image. I don't even need the brutality to resolve, honestly. So yeah, Inquisition. I misclicked and double clicked on that. It was right next to each other, but it was cool. Yeah. Spell Queller on the Inquisition. Go ahead and brutality that. And now, there is no clock to worry about. Yeah, I accidentally let my opponent draw that Queller too because the pictures are kind of similar. They're both like dark and gold colored cards. And that's it. Just going through the motions. Just taking a point, gain some life over and over. Yeah. Ooh. See how the opponent goes to play collected company in response to my mill. That way I can't get rid of that hierarch, and then eventually they might draw it. But I mean, it's not going to happen because I'm going to draw in more mill rocks long before. But Cage makes it so that they all go to the bottom of the library. Yeah, go ahead and brutality that last hierarch. Yeah. Opponent tries to shuffle to keep that explosives in their library. Get rid of that hierarch. Yeah, I don't need fair. So. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I had to go. My wife needed me real quick, and by the time I came back, my opponent just kind of quit. So, yeah. I came back, milled stuff, and opponent just left. All right. Where's that?